So I was watching an episode of X-Men 97, you know, the new series on Disney, the cartoon animated series, and I see this character by the name of Forge, and I think to myself, wait a minute, Forge is Native American. I wonder if Disney does this right. I went and looked at the credits. It's Gil Birmingham. Let's get into it. Say go, friends and neighbors. My name is Vincent Schilling. I am the native guy in the vest and tie, and I am very excited to be doing this video. As I was watching X-Men 97 episodes number 4 and number 6, I thought to myself, the character Forge is Native American, and I hope Disney does this right. Not only did Disney and Marvel do it right, but as I watched for the voice credits, it turns out Forge is voiced by none other than Gil Birmingham, who hails from Comanche ancestry. I must have circled the moon with excitement. At first, I was just excited about the character Forge in X-Men 97, and then I watched episodes 4 and 6. In the episodes, Storm and Forge battle a demon of sorts, and then in episode 6, Storm and Forge literally talk about in-depth themes surrounding colonization, fighting your demons, and more. I was floored. This is the reason X-Men has always been my absolute favorite. They tackle the issues that so many don't. So here's a little bit about Gil Birmingham and the X-Men character known as Forge. Gil Birmingham, who is of Comanche ancestry, has delivered a wide range of reputable performances alongside some high-profile actors throughout his career. These performances include Wind River with Jeremy Renner, Hell or High Water with Chris Pine and Jeff Bridges, and of course Yellowstone with Kevin Costner. I have been fortunate to interview Gil Birmingham a number of times. He really is just an incredibly gracious and super great guy. Did you know he was in Diana Ross's video Muscles? Yeah, the dude is buff. So what about his character Forge? Well, this character Forge is in the animated series X-Men 97, and I've always loved the character of Forge, which writer Chris Claremont and artist John Romita created in August of 1984, and Forge appeared in the Uncanny X-Men comic 184. What I absolutely love about Forge, even back in 1984, stepped outside of some of the standard Native American tropes where any Native character was a tracker, had an eagle as a pet, and could call upon the ancestors to enhance his powers. Okay, yes, Marvel did jump a bit into Forge's medicine men type powers, but I liken them more to Doctor Strange's type powers. And Forge, whose name was Daniel Lone Eagle in the Marvel Comics, was Cheyenne, and a mutant who could do anything related to technology. If he could conceive of it, he could build it. When he lost his right hand and leg in Vietnam, he rebuilt them himself. Yes, I couldn't believe it either. Sincerest hats off to Chris Claremont and John Romita Jr. And okay, though he trained as a medicine man and his name was Daniel Lone Eagle and called upon demons in Vietnam to help defeat his combatants, I didn't write him off at the time because Claremont and Romita still ventured away from a lot of Native stereotypes. They actually said this guy is intelligent. They never said he was a savage. They instead were like, this is an extremely intelligent Native man who's building technologically based stuff. It was just very cool. Marvel wasn't perfect towards Native characters in the past, but I really do have to give it to Claremont and Romita, who really did try to represent all races and do the best they could. Forge's involvement with the X-Men continued over the years. He seemed more and more to veer away from his use of Native mysticism and delve more into the use of his technological knowledge. And true to the comic, X-Men 97 does show many things and stories about Forge. He does indeed have a love affair with Storm, and he has another love affair with another character, which I won't get into because you never know where they might go. So he eventually joins up with the X-Men for a short time, then another X-related team he joins known as the X-Force, and as we continue moving forward to the Marvel X-Men universe, in my view, we will continue to see more and more of the character by the name of Forge. What do you think? Do you think Forge is going to end up to the X-Men universe and the X-Men movie coming up? I think so. I suspect so. I don't know if it's going to have anything to do with Gil Birmingham because he's the voice of the character here, but boy am I interested to see where this goes. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments what you think. So, on our friends and neighbors, this is Vincent Schilling, native guy in the vest and tie. Thanks so much for watching and listening. And in the words of Stan Lee, enough said.